here we are.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Cubing with Colin. I'm still kind of out of breath after that intro because I ran straight to my room to start recording since this unboxing has the MGC 4x4, MGC 2x2 Elite, 3 YJ timers, and then I think a couple other things. But let's just open it. So first, we need scissors. Wait, do we? I don't know. I'll use them though. Now we tear. Okay, this is hard to open. Every time it shocks me how hard it is to open these kind of boxes, and I always forget. Alright, so pocket timer 1 in yellow. And then I was supposed to get one in blue, but Speaking Shop had some malfunction with their blue ones. So instead, I think they sent me 2 gray ones. Along with it. Yeah, there we go. So 2 of them are for me, and then one of them, one of them's for me, one's for my friend, one's for a family member. MGC 4x4, order information, which you guys can't see. MGC 2 Elite, and then, oh yeah, a ton of stickers for my Force Cubes, which I will do a stickering video, I guess. I guess I could do it here, or I could do it on Instagram. I think I'll probably do it here. So, oh, and then another Speaking Shop thing with a barcode to scan and get a prize. Let's just open one of the gray YJ timers for now, because I'm really excited for this. Showed it who's boss. I always open boxes upside down. Don't need instructions. So it comes with like a band to carry it on, which should probably hook on here or something like that. Don't really know. But I need AAA batteries, so I'll be back. Alright, I'm back with the batteries. I might have said 3 before, I can't exactly remember. But for some reason they have plastic wrap around them. Probably shouldn't be cutting them off with scissors, but whatever. Oh my goodness. This is battery unboxing. Okay, we're getting somewhere. One of them. There we go. Alright. So, yeah, you can just grab it from the back and put them in. Oops. Wrong way. And this one goes up. Not like that. This. And then close it up. Something like... Oh my goodness, what the heck? Oh, backwards, that's why. There we go. So now it should turn on like this. There we go. So it's got the extremely annoying beeping noise, which you can turn off, I've heard, by holding this button. Now it says off. Yeah, so now it's not making the beeping noise. So, let me just take my GTS 3M, let's do a hand scramble, and see how the timer works. Like, see if it's any good. I've heard it doesn't work as well on mats. So, okay, my desk is a mess already. I just don't think it goes as far on mats. Yeah, it doesn't work well on mats, but if I just do it straight up on the table, it's fine, yeah. So, I've got my hand scramble done. Oh no. See, the only thing is, I might maybe what you can do is put it here and stick the mat here, so then you can go like that, so it's not scratching up the desk. So that's the 16.94. In videos I've seen people with like blue and yellow, but the thing is you can't really see the red LEDs on the blue and yellow, and I think the gray it's easier. So what does this button do? I have no idea. Okay, so I'm going to turn that off for now, and let's get to unboxing the other cubes. But, we can use the timer with them after I've opened them. So, which should we start with? How about the 4x4? If I can open it. This happens literally every time. Okay, getting somewhere. There we go. There, okay. Okay, so I think this thing just slides off if it's anything like the other MGC ones. Yeah. Or not. It is stuck. Okay. Well, I really want to rip it, but then again, I really like how it's boxed up. I will be back once I get it off. Alright, I give up. I'm just tearing it. Make it easier, and maybe next time we'll keep it. But I've heard that this cube is pretty fast, and for only being $20, it could be worth it because my main, the Alsu, is, I want to say like 40-ish, so about double. But let's take a look at the box of, I want to say consumables, but that's definitely not the word. You know what it is, but it's got springs, pamphlet, I see a screwdriver, springs, and it appears there's magnets in there as well. But I don't really want to open it all, so let's just get that closed back up. And now the cube, which is probably, this could be the reason you're here for, or the MGC 2x2 Elite. But there's some lube on the outside, that's okay. Oh wow, I really like this. Just from the outer layers, but I like the magnet strength. So generally I feel like the outer layers on 4x4s have light magnets, but on this it's more like moderate to strong. And I like that about the cube, because I generally don't like light magnets as much. So let's do some inner layer turns. Wow, I really like this cube. So it's kind of loose. Maybe tighten it a little, because I feel like a pop could come really easily with this, since it. Obviously, the MGC cubes aren't known to be super, or the YJ cubes, the MGC line aren't known to be super stable. All right, this PLL parry is really. I keep overshooting on the double flip. There we go. Okay, so like the MGC 5x5, it seems like it could pop at any minute. Like the MGC 5x5 will pop willingly, doing any amount of turns, even though it corner cuts well. So, I'll do a solve on it in a minute with the YJ timer, but let's check out the corner cutting. So it's like just under 45 degrees. I don't want to get a pop. And then for reverse, like a half a piece, a little over that. So this is feeling really nice, but as you might be able to hear, it's very dry. So let's lube that up. So what should I do? I think some Martian can do the trick. I think I'll do 2 drops of Martian on each layer. Come on, drop in there. There we go. Work that in. Oh, that's feeling so much better already. Now we'll get, drop here. Oh, and we'll get it all over the outside. Oh my goodness. And then I'll just stick a drop here. Wipe it off, since they often get to the outside. Okay, this is feeling a lot better already. It's slippery because a lot of lube got to the outside, but man, this feels great. So the inner layer strength is like slightly stronger than the outer layer, which I feel like it should be. So I'm just going to break this in a little more, and then we can do a solve on it. But before we do the solve, I think I'm going to tighten it a little bit, since right now it feels like it could pop, since I'm not trying to turn at my fastest. So I'm going to try like a, let's see, I'm going to use a screwdriver since I don't want to open the other part back up, but let's tighten it by a 1/4 turn and a half. On each side, 1.5. So those two are done. 1.5. 1.5. Close enough. I'm not really. Uh-oh. I think, yeah, I did that side already. 1.5. And then the last side. Alright, close enough. So let's see how this feels. Oh yeah. So the corner cutting is probably a little worse now. Yeah, just slightly worse, but I don't feel like it's going to pop at any second, and I am now turning a little faster, and I feel like I don't need to worry very much. So let's get the Martian put away here, and then I'm going to wipe off the cube since quite a bit of lube got on the outside after that, and it already had a little bit of lube on it. So for 4x4, I'm really trying to get sub 1 lately. I get probably a sub 1 solve in every average, but keep in mind with this solve I am not used to the cube yet. So let's get this centered and nope, don't start yet. Alright, it starts too easy. Yeah, that's the one thing that I don't like about this. First of all, that will start it, so there's no timer, or that you don't have to hold it down for some amount of time. And second of all, on the stack mat timer, I will show you right here. If you're in the middle of a solve and you just press the restart, it turns off. But on the YJ timer, it doesn't do anything. You have to stop it, which I'm just not used to. So let me do inspection like this with my arms out. Okay. So I was not expecting to be as happy with this as I am for the cheap price of this cube compared to the other good 4x4s. Honestly, I kind of want to get parity, just to double parity, just to see how it flows while in a solve. Uh-oh. This is going to be slower since I got unlucky with the case and I don't know how to really do that case faster. Okay, we didn't get OLL parity, and we didn't get PLL parity either. 104, so that's actually a pretty good solve for me. No slower than I average on my Alsu. I'm generally sub 110, normally like 107. I really like this cube, and I do see myself solving on it a lot in the future, but let's just do an OLL parity. Yeah, that's nice. The PLL parity is kind of inconsistent, but once you get the hang of it, I think this cube is incredible. So, yeah, out of the box, this is probably the best 4x4 I felt out of the box. But once again, after putting some more lube in it, maybe putting some like weight 5 in it in the future, this might become a main. I'm not sure. But next, let's take a look at the MGC 2 Elite. Skizzers. Because this isn't opening otherwise. There we go. Push everything to the side because my desk isn't giant, but I have enough room to do that. Okay, so I've heard about the weird magnet system on this, and I want to know how it feels, because everybody said it's got this weird feeling. You just have to try to figure out what it's like. So I'm going to open this, but it looks identical to the 4x4. Yeah, it's got the exact same stuff as a 4x4, so I'm not even going to bother going into that. So, 2 sets of screw springs, magnets, and a screwdriver. I'll take the same screwdriver. But let's get to the cube, because I've really been looking forward to this. As I am in a bad situation right now with 2x2s, because the Tangyun 2x2 I like, but it is too small. This appears to be bigger, so that's really good. I don't like the vault. I like the size of it, but I don't like the cube. And then the 251 is probably my main before using this, because I like the size, but it just doesn't turn as well, but I like it more than the bulk. So hopefully this fixes my problem. I think it has. To me, this just kind of feels like an upgrade of the Valk. Yeah, the magnets, I really don't notice that much of a difference, but you can tell that they're different. So, the way that the magnets work, if I can zoom in, camera, please don't zoom out. They'll do it. Okay. So you can kind of see here the magnet, right? Like the magnet there, and the magnet in like the center cap here, right there. It's kind of hard to show, but rather than just putting it on the corners like you normally would, they put it like here, so it goes from the it tracks from the inside. Which, yeah, it kind of feels different because it kind of attracts in more of a range rather than just clicking into place. So, here, let me zoom out. Like, that much. That should be good. No, don't zoom back out. My camera always randomly zooms out on me. Stop. Alright. No! Oh my goodness. This thing is such a pain. I don't know how to get to stop doing this. Are we good? Okay, this is more zoomed out than I like, or more zoomed in than I like, but we're gonna have to deal. So let's do a couple solves on this. I'm not gonna set this up since I don't really know how to set up a 2x2. I could probably just stick some random piece lube in it, but I can't be bothered. But it already feels really good. So, YJ timer. Now, one thing that I have looked and noticed is it has this USB, which I think will let you connect to a stack mat. So, since I have one of the Apple computers that has the thing that connects here, so you need this, and then if you watch Sayo the King, I think it was him, he has a video on how to connect it, but he uses this thing and then this wire. But I think this wire, yeah. So you could actually connect this to your computer if you wanted to, which is really cool. But I think generally when you'd want to use it is like in public or something like at a restaurant or like a friend's house or something where you don't want to take your entire stack mat, but you just want to have a little timer, since it's called the pocket timer because it's small, I'm assuming. But yeah, this thing is really cool. And I don't have a single bar. I haven't practiced 2x2 in a while, so this should be interesting. $5.91. So in real life, it's kind of hard to see the things or the time, and it's also kind of the same on the camera. It's just kind of hard to tell the exact time. That's the only complaint I have with it. I don't know why, but it just, I don't know. Just something with it. Maybe I feel like these like the number should be off unless it's your time. So like for example, like these ones should be off. You get a 165 or something like that. I don't know. Maybe that's harder. I have no idea. But oh man. What the heck? Okay. This might be a PB. 14, yes! Yeah. So what's the corner cutting like? Wow. Really far. So it can go, I'd say 60 to 65 degrees, which is incredible. But let's do one last solve. This is right now just me being bad at 2x2 since I haven't practiced it in forever. One last thing I want to mention is you can kind of see the plastic is rather shiny. So it gives like a good grip where it's not sticky, but like there's enough friction to where your fingers won't slip. I'm not sure if I have any cubes, but like, because my GAN XS, the frosted plastic kind of wore off, so now it's more like this. But for the GAN XS and GAN cubes, it comes with frosted plastic, which is very slippery, but after breaking in or like using it for a while, it's fine. But here, this comes like this normally, and I like the grip of it. So this is probably my new main for 2x2, but that doesn't mean much because I don't practice it much, and I'm not really the one to be able to tell you if a 2x2 is good or not. So I am really impressed with both these cubes. The 4x4, so I really like 4x4 as an event, and I want to get faster, but my Alsu right here is just too slow for me. I have put countless drops of fast lube, and it just has not done the trick. And the YJ MGC is already faster, and I've put Martian in, which isn't even like a fast lube compared to like Lunar. So this cube might be my new main. So I believe it's $20, and the MGC 2x2 Elite is $20. So this costs about the same as all the flagship 2x2s, and this costs about half all the flagship 4x4s. So I'm definitely going to recommend the MGC, and if you're going for a flagship 2x2, I would probably say the MGC. Unless you like smaller and quieter cubes, you could go for the Thingian. But I really do like the, if I can focus, right here. Right, maybe I'm going to have to go, you can see like the shiny gold M. I really like how that looks, and I know on the MGC 3x3 Elite, it was just like printed on, but this is a little sticker, so it won't wear off. You can't really see that it's a sticker, but it is. So, if you guys want to see more with either of these cubes, like in the future if I made them or anything, or maybe more in-depth reviews, then just let me know in the comments. But that's all I've got for you guys today. So, as always, thanks for watching, and see you next time on Cubing with Colin.